Welcome! In this video we're going to do an unboxing of the Marvel Brains and Brawn box for Unmatched, published by Restoration Games. So down at the table we have a box for Unmatched. It's going to have She-Hulk, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man. And like the other games, you can see in this box it's for 2 to 3 players, ages 14 and up, and games are going to last 20 to 40 minutes. On the back, in battle, there are no equals. Anyone, anywhere, Unmatched is a fast-paced game of tactical combat between unlikely opponents. Pick your favorite hero, choose a map, and use your hero's unique deck and abilities to win the day. You can mix up heroes and maps from any Unmatched set, face new challenges, and find fresh combos. Dozens of possibilities await, and more with every new set. So you can see we've got our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, the Omega level threat, and the Master of Camouflage. Let's just go ahead and get into the box. So we've got a flyer showing some other Marvel versions. Hell's Kitchen, Redemption Row, Teen Spirit, and the King and Country. And a checklist for all the characters. Then we have our basic rules. So real quick through this. Spider-Man crawling up the wall at us. Contents, going over our characters, sidekick token, some action cards, well, everything for Strange, She-Hulk, Spider-Man, and battlefield items. Going over our setup, field of battle, what you can do on your turn. So we've got your maneuver, scheming, and attacking. And then going on with winning the game, combat example, and special rules for this set. So going over Doctor Strange and his Dark Pack, Spider-Man and his Spidey Sense, and She-Hulk just throwing something. And then going over other options for a free-for-all and team play. So back in the box, got some punch-outs for our health dials for Spider-Man, Wong, Doctor Strange, and She-Hulk, and then some combat and scheme tokens. And the other sides are going over Dragon Fang, Black's Law Dictionary, Axe of Angar Rumus, the Astral Ring, Brazier of Mom's Galliath, and the Daily Bugle. And our maps are the Sanctum Sanctorum. I believe that's going to be Advantage Doctor Strange for sure. Got all our spaces and areas on that. And flipping over, it's the same, just our circles are, you can see it underneath versus very clearly what our areas are. So moving back into the box, got our pieces to put our health dolls together. And we'll start with Doctor Strange and his miniature. And they've got some type of ink on that. It really makes it easy, so I don't feel guilty playing with gray miniatures. Don't have the urge that I need to paint these. And then his stack of cards, starting with his hero card. So you can see he's ranged, starts with 14 health, move of 2, sidekick is Wong. Is also ranged, starts with 6 health, and his special ability is a Dark Pact. After each combat, if Doctor Strange played a card, you may deal 1 damage to him. If you do, put that card on the bottom of your deck and draw a card. Very nice. Of course, on the back, it's going to go over your turn actions. So the rest of his cards, we've got Cloak of Levitation, some Feint, Steadfast Disciple cards, Master of Camouflage, the Bolts of Bolt Hulk, 7 Sons of Sinubus, the Mist of Munipor, the Rings of Ragador. Of course, I'm not too familiar with this world, so I'm butchering the names probably. The Winds of Watum, Eye of Agamotto, and no, really, I'm a doctor. So that is everything for Doctor Strange. except for a sidekick. So we've got Wong's token. Then on to Spider-Man. Very nice action-packed miniature there. And his stack of cards. All right, so he is a melee hero. Starts with 15 health, move a 3. It's easy to laugh in the face of danger when you don't take anything too seriously. Good motto. Special ability is Spidey Sense. When an opponent attacks Spider-Man before you play a defense card, they must tell you the printed value of their card. And then for his cards, you've got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Counterattack, Disarming Shot, Momentum Shift, Web Shooters, Right in the Face, Snark, Spider Sense Tingling, Swinging Kick, Thwip, and Wall Crawler, and With Great Power. So that's his mighty stack. Then we have She-Hulk, throwing a little justice around. Nice miniature there. And then her cards. And we can see the Cheese Melee starts 20 health, move a 2, green, gorgeous, gamma-powered bombshell. I know that's what you're thinking. Special ability, just throw something. Start your turn, you may discard a card to deal damage equal to its boost value to a fighter in your zone. So a little bit of range option there. Then for her cards, we have Lady Justice. The Defense Rests. Cease and Desist. Legalese. Nerve Cluster Strike. The Savage She-Hulk. Green Energy. Sensational. Mega Level Threat. Double Jeopardy. Jennifer Walters Esquire. And Leap Toward. Then, of course, with our tokens, we've got a spot for them in there. And, of course, Wong has a home on the side. And then finishing off with our health dials, we have Doctor Strange and Wong. And then for Spider-Man and She-Hulk. So that is everything in the Marvel Bronze and Brawn box for Unmatched. As always, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.